Right, I'm going to go ahead now and put the content down for each of my subjects that I want to have in my ePortfolio. And to do that, I'm going to start with my text tool first. And before I draw, I'm just going to scroll up here and click at the last layer added, because I want to make sure that everything that I add after, is being added at the top. Okay, so I want to keep going that momentum of the earliest layers are at the bottom, the latest layers are at the top. So I've got my T tool selected. I'm going to go ahead and just draw a box and say from here to here, that's where my first heading is going to be, and it's going to be maths. There you go. I want that to be a bit larger, so I'm going to change it from size 10 to 12, 14, it's fine. Yeah, let me do that. 14, there you go. So that's now more or less the same size as that, or just a bit bigger than that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my information. So again, I'm just going to draw a box and say my information is going to go about half across the page, and then on the other side, next to it, on the right side of this information, I'll have some links to actual work. So there we go. You just start typing. Just talk about, I guess, what you've done in maths. In maths this year, I have learnt the following things. You can word this better than I can. Capital I. Whatever. Topic 1, topic 2, and topic 3. This is quite generic. Obviously, you need to be a bit more specific. Let me just highlight that now and downsize that, because I think 14 is too big. My favorite topic was topic X because, and then you would give a reason. Okay, reason. There we go. Done. Okay, so I am happy with that. Remember, if you're interested in adjusting the alignment, etc., go ahead and click on the paragraph tool and you can adjust that. If you want to have it left justified, you can also do that. So if you're going to have it left justified, then this heading might need to actually be to the left as well. It might just look better. Yeah, I think that looks better, so I'll just leave it like that. If you want to have it underlined, you've got those tools available. I think you do. Oh, maybe not here. I think they're available here actually. Here we go. So you've got some tool, you can make it italic. If you want to underline it, you can go ahead and underline it. I'll just leave it like that because it kind of looks quite good. And then here, I mean, you can choose what you want to do. You can just have pictures, or you can just have words, or you can have actual buttons, which will act as links to bits of your work. So, I mean, I've got buttons here already, so I might just do the same thing, to be honest with you. So I'll go ahead and I'll draw a button, and it will very generically just say topic 1. I'll just have that on top of it. So let me just go ahead and just write topic 1 or work, topic 1 work. There we go. Text is quite large, so the first thing I'm going to do is downsize the text, and then I'm going to click, oh, I don't want it underlined. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of the underline, and it can stay bold, that's fine. Let me click tick. It's too high. Click the arrow, move it down. If you're not happy with the color of the button, I mean, that can be changed. You just click on the button. This needs to be renamed just to make it easier. Maths topic 1. There we go. Topic 1 work is just the information that goes on that in maths this year. Well, that came before that, didn't it? Let me just make sure it's in the right order. I'm a bit OCD, so that's why I do it like that. If you don't want to and you're all right with it being a little bit out of order, then that's fine. So yeah, if you want to change the color of your button, then select your button layer, and then you can actually, let me see if I can double click this. There we go. You can actually change the color. This is a color picker, so you can choose your color from this slider, and then you choose the shade in this area. So I don't know, I might just actually, I'm going to leave it black. I know you can't see my text now, but I might change my text to white, or I might do the inverse of this. That might be quite good. Let me go ahead and do that actually. If you want to change a color, you can either change it as I just showed you here, or you can pick a color from somewhere else on the screen. Okay, so that's called the eyedropper or the pipette. You might have used it in science. that picks a color from somewhere else on the screen. So I'm just going to leave it like that. That's kind of like, you know, contrasting. So that's fine by me. So again, remember, when you want to duplicate, you can duplicate. It makes life a lot easier. Select your button. I'm going to do Control J. I'll move it up. This is now going to be my Maths Topic 2 button, and that can move down. And then the words that go on top of that button, again, Control J, move it up. Oopsie, move it up. Rename it. Okay, don't be lazy. Do it. Topic 2 work. Control T. And then go ahead and rename it till we go. Topic 2. And the last thing that, whoopsie, what's happened there? Let me undo. Let me just do the no entry sign here, which means don't do what I just changed, please. Don't accept my changes. Right, sensible thing to do first is to move it down. Here we go. And then change the text. Here we go. Okay, yeah, it looked confusing because you could see the words behind. That's why I had to stop. There you go. If you're worried about this line showing, by the way, that's only because you've got that layer selected. It will just go away when you unselect it. Right, so you should carry on developing your actual e-portfolio by filling in some information and maybe having 1 or 2 links to act as buttons that will take you to the work. Like, theoretically, I'm not sure whether we're going to get it done this lesson, but the idea is that we will. Play around with your layout, think about layout, be careful of your lines and your grids, and keep things neat and tidy, and don't just throw things on. For some of you who are looking at this, you're like, well, yeah, this is in line, that's in line, but oh no, this has gone off a bit. So, you know, if you're thinking that, then just shift it in, and it will just overall look much neater.